This is going to be the year when everything changes, bestie. You got a bloodline to free. You got a lineage to liberate. You got a generation to build wealth for. It's time to lean on courage because you are ready here. Here's the fits. We're gonna go to Costco, our favorite place. Y'all come with. Hey besties, I heard that you are ready to step into your most magnetic era and become unrecognizable through content creation. Listen up, take a little beat, and start taking notes. I manifested my dream life in 3 years, and I'm gonna break it down into 3 easy steps so you can do it sooner. I literally went from rock bottom, no friends, college dropout, no job, to birthing my coaching business that I absolutely love. I have a woman empowerment podcast, this YouTube channel, I've done live events, I have TikTok collabs, and the list goes on and on and on. Everything started through content creation and playing with visibility. So first of all, you might be asking, Lua, what the heck is visibility? Visibility is the art of allowing yourself to be seen. At the start of my journey, when I hit rock bottom, in 2020, and I got married to my husband and we were moving off of the island to Hawaii. In that moment, I really asked myself, like, who is this version of myself that I want to become? Which is number one, choosing the character that you are going to play. When I stepped off of the island, I made a promise to myself to let go of all the things, all the people, all the old aspects of myself tied to the life that I built on expectations. Y'all didn't know, I'm an only girl middle child in a Micronesian Rafaloas Chamorro household. I really learned at a young age to prioritize expectations over expression. I remember about to graduate with my bachelor's. I was working 3 jobs with law school on the horizon, but because it didn't light me up, I always heard that voice in the back of my head asking me like, Lua, is this really what life is supposed to be? Is this why God sent us? So I allowed it all to fall. Because before the birth of your new self comes the death of the old one. Even if I didn't understand why content creation was calling out to me, I just had delulu ass thoughts like, I don't know, my life is gonna blow up and it's gonna change. I didn't see the whole staircase, but I still took the first step because everything changes when you say yes. Yes is the first step. And then the universe responds to your frequency when you're moving from a place of trust, and it sends this thread through the frequency you're emitting to attract all these opportunities to you. When I started posting, singing on TikTok, I remember sometimes I'll have like 2 people watching, 3 people watching. I was Delulu AF, and sometimes you have to show up that way. You have to show up as the version of you that already has everything that you desire. When I shifted, when I started showing up this way, one thought that always came to my mind was, what would they think? The reason why I felt uncomfortable was because I was letting go of the person that I used to be. The version of me that I needed to be, that my family, society, and my culture needed me to be. Because the journey's never been about becoming someone new, but rather coming home to you and sourcing safety to express the power and the magic and the magnetism that you already hold within you, my love. The second powerful thing is the power of your environment and your community. There was this post that I saw that said, you are a sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. They can really have a big impact on how you are or aren't showing up in your life. think about it. When you're hanging around a bunch of gym rats, right? If people are talking about the gym, they're always talking about their meal prep. They're always drinking their protein shakes. Sooner or later, you're gonna start talking about the gym. As human beings, our nervous systems mirror the frequency exuded from the people that we surround ourselves with. Can you find people in your life that are doing the things that you desire to do? Can you sign up for events, for a masterclass? Put yourself in rooms where the people are already doing the things that you are calling in. For me, after creating content for a while, this one masterclass popped up from a coach that I really admire, and I just signed up. It was like $33 at the time, and I was like, holy shit. This lady usually sells her course for like $300 and it was $33. It's a motherfucking time. Angel numbers. I digress. But in that moment, like, imposter syndrome was popping up. I felt really uncomfortable. I kept trying to talk myself out of it because at that point, when I felt the nudge to become a life coach, I had no clients, didn't even have a business, and I literally had to give myself a pep talk. I was like talking to myself like, Luan, there's no growth in the comfort zone, okay? The universe wouldn't be placing these opportunities in front of you if it wasn't meant for you. And the same thing goes for your life, bestie. When I entered that room, everyone in there had a business, had been working with clients. Some of the women were making $10,000 months, $15,000 months. Delulu money that I have never seen before. But at the same time, because these women were used to taking action in their business and their life, they were always posting. Inaction became irregular to me. Because these women were landing dream opportunities, 4-figure clients, they were doing all these live speaking gigs, abundance became my truth. I naturally mirrored the frequency emitted from this powerful group of coaches, healers, leaders. So for you, I would advise you, like, if you cannot pull from your current reality, there are virtual spaces, courses, masterclasses, there's YouTube University, podcasts, books, literally anything from the touch of your hands. You can literally access it through the internet. No excuses, bestie. You got this. The third thing I would recommend is mentorship and hiring a coach. The thing about coaches and mentors are that they are like cheat codes to get you to where you desire to be in a shorter span of time. They've already accomplished the things that you want to do, and you're probably on level 1 or 2 and they're on level like 10. They've already made it through the side quests. They've already slayed the different bosses on that level, and they're able to provide you the tools to guide you, to hold you accountable, and also validate you in the things that are popping up in your journey so that you see it's actually a part of the process. It's not a reflection of you and your worth and your capabilities. I'm so blessed that I was able to hire a coach right when I launched my business. Like, it really made a huge impact. If I went in it alone, it probably would take me like 3 years to start my business. Who knows? But with the mentor and the tools that she provided me and the close-knit community of like-minded women that were literally on the same journey, all launching their businesses or they're already established business owners, they talk about the things that are going through, and I'm like, hey, what the heck? I was just feeling that last week. Are you telling me this is not just a me problem? Are you telling me this is a collective thing? What the heck? So those are the 3 things: choosing the character that you are stepping into in this new era, the power of your community, and forming a power circle, and number 3, hiring a mentor or a guide or a coach. Let me know which ones you are applying in your life. If you have any questions, what resonates, drop it down below. And if you are a conscious creator, artist, healer, coach that is feeling the pull to play with visibility and step into your highest level of leadership through content creation this year, and you desire a close-knit community of like-minded women on the same journey, where you get weekly mini trainings from me on energy work, somatic tools to source safety within as you expand, and have me as your motherfucking hype woman hyping you every single step of the way, then drop creator codes in the comments below, and I'll send you the link and invite you in to my free Telegram community. Other than that, this is going to be the year when everything changes, bestie. You got a bloodline to free. You got a lineage to liberate. You got a generation to build wealth for, bestie. It's time to lean on courage because you are ready here. Love you. Bye.